25 de maio de 2011. Aqui agora são quase 6h30 da tarde. Estou mudando para casa aqui. Lá fora tem tamanho brabo. Tem um tornado ali pro noroeste da cidade e outro ali pro sul.
On WJBC and WJBC.com, WB&Q and B104. It's 6:24 right now as we continue under this severe thunderstorm warning for north central McLean County until 7:15. Tornado warning for eastern McLean County until 7 o'clock. So we have about a half hour. They're expecting the storm to stick around and make its way across our listening area this evening. I cannot stress enough that we have seen some of these storms come across earlier in the evening through other parts of the state. Taylorville, Springfield, they took a big brunt of the force of this storm. They've had a lot of damage to report from just high winds, flash flooding, and hail. This is the same type of stuff that we'll see with the storm moving across McLean County tonight. And again, a tornado reported, not on the ground, but still a funnel cloud that spotters say that they see on North Point Road in Bloomington. Also one that was tracking near Downs. Have we got an update on that particular one that was earlier in the evening, Stephanie? With Downs and... It's 6:25 on WJBC and WJBC.com. Stephanie trying to get an update for us there in downtown Bloomington at the Emergency Management Agency. Again, we have quite a bit of severe weather coming through our areas tonight. Trying to keep you updated. Most recently, our last report was a tornado aloft near Bloomington just moments ago near North Point Road and College Avenue. We are now joining our sister stations up in Livingston County. WJEZ is joining us this evening. Again, as I mentioned, because tonight the storm itself is spreading literally across not only the listening area, but even far back towards Peoria. You can see what I can see with our exclusive WJBC HD radar what this storm is looking like. So we are going to reconnect with Stephanie Pulaski. She's at the Emergency Management Agency in McLean County. We have quite a few reports this evening of rotations. Are you getting any updates on the rotations that spotters were reporting earlier, including the one most significantly here in Bloomington?
Nothing new on that one. They are still tracking that one. It was first seen at North Point Road and Hodge Road that it was tracking north-northeast towards College Avenue. There were two separate sightings of that. They come in from Bloomington and Normal. But there is now another funnel cloud that I'm hearing reported at 900 east and 975 north. It's in the Ellsworth area. They're keeping their eye on that one. That might be associated with the one from before. It's now tracking just north and east of Ellsworth, a storm that was just reported. Nothing new on the one that we had on Bloomington. We haven't heard anything on that one yet, but reports just now coming in on this one that is just north and east, literally just north and east of Ellsworth.
And, you know, we just got an update from our radar that is also reporting Holder now. We warned Holder earlier that you were going to see quite a bit of activity this afternoon, and that's what we're looking at. One of the other tornado reports coming out around the Holder area. So again, if you are in the Ellsworth area, Hayworth area, in the Holder area, pretty much if you're listening to us tonight and you have a sense that you're in this tornado warning, which we are under until 7:15 tonight till 7 o'clock tonight for eastern McLean County, you need to be taking shelter. Take this very seriously. We had a report again of possible funnel cloud in the Bloomington area as well. So Bloomington very often gets lucky avoiding some of these rougher weather situations, but that is not the case tonight. So again, we need to be taking shelter across central Illinois this evening. We have, again, a tornado warning in effect until 7 o'clock for eastern McLean County. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for north central McLean County until 7:15. And, of course, we do all have the tornado watch in effect for the entire listening area until 10 o'clock tonight. Yes.
The storm that was spotted just north and east of Ellsworth that I was talking about, that actually is a touchdown, a funnel cloud that has touched down in that area.
Let's back that up again. What area was that?
The cloud that was spotted just north and east of Ellsworth has touched down, and the areas of Aerosmith are now being warned.
All right. Well,
as well as, I should also point out, the area of Towanda is also being warned about the storm that was reported in seeing the funnel cloud that has not touched down, that was seen in Bloomington Normal. The area of Towanda is being warned about that storm now.
All right. Well, Stephanie, we're going to put you on hold for just a moment. We want to join WMBD 31 meteorologist Brandon Arnold tonight on WJBC, WJEZ, B104, and WBNQ. Brandon, what can you tell us about what the system is doing tonight? Brandon, are you with us? We have unfortunately been cut off from that, so we want to continue to get an update for you here on WJBC as we continue severe weather coverage brought to you by Nord Outdoor Power, A1 Haney Plumbing, STL Business, and Technology Solutions.
Beth, getting an update here to just quickly interrupt you. We do have a tornado warning now in effect for Livingston County. That is until 7:30 this evening.
For Livingston County, so our listeners on WJEZ, again, Livingston County under a tornado warning until
7:30, Beth. We're seeing that storm in Fairbury, Pontiac, Dwight, all could potentially be affected. Flanagan, Forest, Odell, Rutland, Long Point, Sonneman, Cornell, Hemington, and Campus. So basically, tornado warning for all of Livingston County. That is until 7:30 this evening.
All right, well, let's get the immediate information we need on weather from WMBD 31 meteorologist Brandon Arnold. Brandon, what can you tell us?
Right now, the immediate concern is in eastern McLean County. We do have a tornado warning for that part of the county there. That will last until 7 o'clock, and we actually just had a fresh tornado warning issued for just in the north there, Livingston County, and that southern sliver of LaSalle. Right now, it looks like LaSalle, just east of Bloomington, kind of moving to the northeast, kind of a slow mover, about 35 miles an hour or so, heading towards Cooksville there. So if you're in that area, you definitely want to start taking cover, because that is heading your way. Towanda might get clipped by part of that, but we kind of thought that we might see some of this activity earlier today, and for the most part, we've been talking strong winds and hail, but this has been a tornado that we've seen on the ground moving through McLean County there.
Have we had any reports of damage, Brandon? Have you heard from any of the possible reports?
Unfortunately, I have not heard of any damages. I was actually out and about in Peoria doing some live shots when our thunderstorms hit, so trying to play a little catch-up here, but I know Jacob Long, one of our reporters who works over in Bloomington, is out by Downs there, and he was saying that, they were seeing, trees, knocked down. I guess they actually saw a car get lifted up off the ground. So, I mean, we're talking some pretty strong winds here.
Brandon, where was Jacob reporting that? What area was he in, do you know?
I believe he said he was outside of Downs when that happened, which is where they first spotted this tornado, but it has since moved to the northeast there and is actually just north of Downs, it looks like.
And again, let's talk a little bit about the speed of the storm, Brandon. It seemed like it came in fast, but is it slowing down now as it comes over McLean County?
Yeah, I mean, right now it looks like the cell with that tornado in it moving about 35 miles an hour. So in terms of, severe weather, you're not talking